Hello, year 9. How are we? So we are starting our new unit of work today, and we're going to be looking at the dystopian novel Unwind. Okay, and it's one that's quite popular. It's a bit of a big one, so it's quite difficult to sometimes finish it all. We managed to do it last year, but I think we might have to do some independent reading to sort of get through all of it. But I want to, so we're aiming to do that. Today is just going to be a really nice, easy introductory lesson. Okay, and hopefully you'll enjoy it because last year it was very, very popular. So first of all, we're going to be looking at a few key concepts and a few key ideas and getting your sort of impressions of that and reactions to that. Okay, so first of all, I would like you, please, to make sure you understand the following terms and what they mean. So there's some guiding questions to help you. I want everybody to complete this. Okay, so I want you to tell me what you mean by the term pro-life, pro-choice, adulthood, organ donation, and dystopian literature. They are some big key concepts that we will have to study in this unit of work. With dystopian literature, I want you to give me 3 examples of dystopian narratives from different media, different genres, that you have come across yourself as well. If you're not sure about what these terms mean, or you're kind of a bit hazy, then I'd like you to do a bit of research online and look them up and just make sure we've got these key notes and key ideas down, because we will be using these terms in class. There's a few of my selections of dystopian narratives that I've come across. Okay, we start the novel with the concept of the Bill of Life, which is a political bill. Okay, and it tells you exactly what the Bill of Life is here on the right. And I want you to write your answers to the following questions. So what do you think about this bill? What's your reaction to it? What do we learn about the history and the present of the word of the book from this? Okay, so where has it come from? What's the world like? Why is this bill being introduced? And is there anything that's happening here that you might think might relate to the real world events today? Okay, so does anything link to real world issues or real world concerns? Then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to read chapter 1 of Unwind. Now, if you don't have your copy, a paper copy or a Kindle version, don't worry, all right, because I'll give you the digital version, so you can just read that, that's fine. And just read the first chapter. I think it's about 15 pages, something like that. It's not a huge amount. And as you're reading, guys, I want you to also start building up a glossary of terms, okay? So any words or phrases that are specific to this book, and dystopian literature often has a lot of this in it anyway. It often has this, when you're world building, a bit like fantasy or something else, you often make up words to fit in that world. And so we have the exact same thing here. So what I want you to do is anytime you come across a word, I want you to try and guess what it means from the context of reading it, or often they explain what these things are as well in the novel. If you don't, just write down the word and then we'll come to it next time, and we're going to go through this next lesson. So please make sure it's all done. And that's it. That's all I want you to do. So very, very simple. Just to recap, make sure you understand these key terms and you write down a definition of each one and answer all the questions that are on the page there. I want 3 examples of dystopian narratives. I want you to answer these 3 questions on the Bill of Life. I want you to read the first chapter of Unwind, and then just note any keywords that are new to you. All right, and that's it. That's all there is until next time. Okay, so I hope you enjoy that. It's quite a dark book. Some parts really freak me out, but it's a really interesting idea, and as I say, it's normally quite popular. All right, obviously I'll be online throughout if anyone's got any questions or issues. Okay, thanks very much, guys. See you later.